You're
Got it.
live on YouTube.
Show 'em both now. Let's see.
Yeah. Happy Sunday night, everybody.
There we go.
Welcome.
Morning, depending on where you're watching us.
Yeah.
If you happen to be watching on that side of the pond, we got
Yeah.
watchers.
You're
Oh,
probably recovering from a long day at Star Wars Celebration, and we're here to recap the day's events for you on Celebration Nightly News. So
Oh, yeah.
thank you for joining us. Let's see. We have a lot to cover today. Like, just a crazy cool day at Celebration. I've been loving your posts in the group. So many good costumes, so many good experiences.
Definitely. How we doing? Are we on YouTube right now?
We are. We're on both.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch as much of the live stage today as I liked. I was for some
Same.
reason watching other things or not paying attention to the live stage like I should have. So tomorrow I'm going to make sure I delve in early and make sure I am well versed in what's going on. But today I'm a little sort of basically at the mercy of what they posted on the website. So, but
Which is cool. Yeah. I got to watch snippets of John and Dave talking about things, and it was kind of awesome to see Dave tear up. And I know how much Star Wars means to him, and he's one of us.
It was a whole thing. Somebody captured that or posted about it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, one thing I forgot is that we had really cool listings of things coming up for Star Wars Celebration. Besides the FOMO.
Oh, always the FOMO. So much today.
But we had the hidden gems. Should have been talking about them the whole other two shows, but anyways, they do kind of encapsulate a good selection of what is happening and has happened this weekend. So if you guys want to know any info about tomorrow, then go jump on the page and search for the hidden gems. And John posted about it last weekend, I believe. And so, yeah, they'll get that info and check it out. And it'll probably match up with what we're talking about here to an extent.
Absolutely. Because, I mean, the hidden gems, we really went through and made sure that it was going to be stuff that was going to be pretty darn cool. So, we will be talking about after the fact that stuff. So, be there and post us some content on the page that we can borrow or steal.
Definitely.
And Lord knows we've been borrowing.
Oh yeah. Oh, but before we start, is in London, and you should be in bed right now, but you're usually not because you're up ridiculously late and you shouldn't be. But
you're partying, dude.
All right, happy birthday to Giovanni. Gio, happy
birthday.
My co-host on the Unifying Force. Is his birthday today during Celebration. So
that's one hell of a party. Happy birthday, Gio.
Absolutely.
There it is. Cool.
But yeah, let's check out some of the stuff that was going on today.
Grabbed our favorites from some of the posts you guys did, and we have some more of that at the end as well. But a lot of really cool shots of activities going on around the convention center.
Yeah. Boom.
Check that out. Oh
of
my
course,
goodness.
The Belgians. That thing, it dwarfs the rest.
Incredibelgians. That's what I'm going to call it.
Let's start that. Somebody start. Let's get that.
Seriously. Trending. Oh my God. I think I've drawn this shot in particular on like a panoramic sketch card. And to date, it was my first really big card. And it was so hard with all these little lines and everything. And it looks so good.
It's massive. You can't even get it in the frame.
Look at those people.
What's cool about that one where it's displayed as well is in like a atrium with like a glass or sort of like translucent ceiling. So it's got this like massive amount of lighting on it, and it's sort of like this beacon.
Brilliant placing.
Yeah, they've been doing that pretty well. But it's amazing that these are available to be in the show, and it's not something that
These are
Lucasfilm
just
proper
like
produced.
this is just atmosphere for the show, just because it's,
Yeah,
everybody's like, well, it's so expensive, and I can't do it. In addition to just take no, goes there.
it's like a museum
Yeah.
quality of this stuff. But yeah, lots of fun. The
This was
fake
fun.
meeting.
My two babies. My babies. I love them.
Little
R2,
fun things.
Chopper, R2, Chopper, R2, Chopper. It's like Oprah and Uma. Oprah.
It's like that episode of Rebels where they have to pretend that they're just travelers and stuff, and with Governor Tua, Prime Minister Tua, sorry.
Like,
And
don't worry about it.
yeah.
We like to make mistakes around
Yes.
here.
And
Somebody will catch
R2
it,
and
but
Chopper just like bump into each other, and it's just this is that scene. So
yeah, they rumbled right after this. This was like the
oh yeah, zapping. There was electricity everywhere. See, this is all the
arm
lightning left
started
over.
flailing immediately. That
Hi,
child
Sherry.
had to be,
Welcome.
Hey, Sherry.
taken away.
Yeah,
But,
Grogu was like between them, just using the force. It was great.
Well, and speaking of
Grogu,
I
Jake.
saw this. I don't even know exactly what this product is, and it looks fairly small, but I just
So-
love the expression on his face.
Sideshow.com sells these. They've known to sell this product line, and they had the Ray one for a long time. These are beautiful porcelain pieces,
Yeah, it
And-
looks amazing.
and they're like the Ray one is over $1,000. So I can only
Wow.
imagine how much Grogu is. Like, look at the detail. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I just thought it was a really amazing looking piece, and it's it's all this stuff now that I need, but I can't kind of warrant.
That's the FOMO right there.
Exactly.
From those real kids.
And if you didn't notice, Dave and I are matching our lovely background tonight.
Very orangey today. It's an orange.
I have on my last time I worked for Official Fix as a volunteer at the autograph area at Celebration Anaheim 2015.
Oh, I was going to say it wasn't last year.
No. Dave has an amazing virtual.
And this is, of course, our first racer.
Yes, that's the first one, the original.
The family vacation racer. Speaking of family vacation, not going to be a celebration in 24, but virtual Cantina Network Star Wars Celebration family. We're planning our family vacation sometime there in late July, August. So there'll be more information on that on the page. This one
next year, 2024, not this year.
Yeah, next year, 2024 in July, August. Yes.
Right.
The family vacation this year is everybody's there together at Celebration.
Yeah, so we'll do something that's not Celebration related on the odd year, or even year, as it were, that we don't have a celebration.
Yeah, just to remind each other what we look like.
Oh yeah.
And I've got this next series. I think today on the con floor, I think was really kind of the day of the Wookiee.
Oh yeah.
I saw so many different pictures of Wookiee cosplayers. Eunice was on the live stage.
That's a great one right there.
Oh wow.
Delight.
This
Love
guy
him.
looks very clean and sort of, I don't know, not manicured, but just a great version.
He's a fancy Wookiee. He's very
Yes.
dapper.
He conditions.
Yes.
He uses the masks.
The L'Oreal
model version of
Chewie. And then little Jedi.
What? Oh my goodness.
Bungie. Oh, I love it.
This is
perfect.
classic. That's a great one. They did amazing.
Does he have the tooth? I have
Yeah.
to know.
It's lit up green right there.
Yeah. Right there.
Oh, so cute. I'm dead, you guys.
That's classic. That's so funny.
Then we got this.
Woo, dapper Wookiee.
I think
Love
literally
it.
this is a cosplayer called the Dapper Wookiee.
Right. Yeah, he kind of looks familiar. I think I've seen him before.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's perfect. Hello, Ahsoka.
Yeah, it is. And then these from John Griffiths, his fur balls is got a really nice chrysanthemum.
Ooh.
Oh, those things, yeah, they pretty big.
Snowman, Chewy.
Wookiee warrior.
That's a Hoth Wookiee.
Yeah, definitely chrysanthemum. Yeah, that's
so cool.
If Chewie was looking like that, he would have been able to evade the Imperial probe droid a little easier.
That's right. It had been hidden, but I think lots of Wookiees and lots of Wookiee love out on the floor and at the live stage today.
Sherry said those porcelain figures were made by a company called Lardo, and they also had a gold-plated Vader, and only 70 of them were made. So that's why they're
Holy
so
crap.
expensive.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I just noticed the photo. That's
We
pretty
talked
amazing.
about last night the mashups, okay?
Yeah,
And
these
Yeah.
are
I
huge.
should have gone.
This is
and got
amazing.
the master of the mashups, Fat Mickey Vader's photo and put it as well. But these are some of the ones that were from today. Is you've got the Planet of the Apes
That's
/
amazing.
Rebel.
Dr. Zaius's Vader is inspired. I don't know. It's just
I think it's great, and using the cane as with the lightsaber. I hope to goodness like Andy Serkis got to see these.
oh yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
Being Caesar and all.
If they had a photo op with him,
Oh,
I haven't
that would have
seen
been.
that. Ooh,
that would be amazing. Just saying.
Now, I did see one that was cool today. I should have gotten and put on there. There was a really cool photo op of, I think, Kylo Ren and Grief Karga doing the, Dylan, you son of a.
That's
Great.
funny.
Yeah. Then here's another one. I had to capture this from video, so it's not the greatest, but this is
Oh, Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear clone.
Oh my God. That is so cool. The only reason I didn't know it was a clone, I just thought it was someone in a Buzz Light. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear clone. That was a really cool one. It's got a little Grogu in the backpack.
Oh, that is
Very
really
nice.
cool.
And then your biker scout gladiator or Roman.
This is Endor.
Boot. Oh wow, that shield is so cool.
Loving
Wow.
these. That's like
Brilliant.
Some amazing props.
Deal. And then we hadn't talked about this yet. The tattoo pavilion.
Oh my
This
God.
was a long con day, and I think a lot of people were getting tattooed today and spent the entire day at it. So these are
stunning. Oh my God.
Absolutely. Just the saturation on these tattoos. And I love the fact that this one includes the London theme for the memories.
Yeah. Oh wow. And the Falcon flying through. That is so cool.
Yeah.
And that Vader one looks like a movie poster, I swear.
Oh, yeah, that's one.
Yeah, I wish I knew the artists of these, but I don't. It wasn't included in both of these posts. But yeah, go check out on the page, and I think you'll be able to find these, and you may be able to ask questions in the comments and dig deeper and find out these artists.
I know one of the tattoo artists in Artist Alley, Mark Draven, he's done like a bunch of Ashley Eckstein signatures on people's Ahsoka tattoos. He's done a bunch of Ahsoka tattoos, and I think he's running the group. I'm not sure. If you know, please hit us up in the chat. But I think it's Ink Fusion Empire that's working on the tattoos this year.
Very cool. And then let's see. Oh, this one's taking a minute to load.
Kids playing.
Near and dear to my heart today is what the kids can do at Star Wars Celebration. This is not just adult fun. This is from the STEAM room, science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics, the STEAM room. So all sorts of cool things. You know, droid piloting going on. The next one here, if it'll load up for me, is really cool. We've got a little Ahsoka making their own little art droids. You can do this just like a electric toothbrush motor.
I was gonna say they're using something that's actually physically moving the droid, right, to make it do the lines on the paper.
The droid draws those. You've got all three legs are markers, and then you tape them up to like an electric battery.
Sort of vibrates around and does its own thing depending.
That's so fun.
That's fun. Yeah.
Hi, Spencer. You're supposed to be asleep, but I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
And then a bigger droid piloting, and we've got our rebel pilot really piloting a droid there.
That is so cool.
And then this Lightsaber Academy.
Of
So
course.
this is the whole Star Wars kids stage. I don't know if it's in a separate room or if it's just a stage out in the middle everywhere, but they had a Jedi Lightsaber Academy today, and these are some of the super cute Padawans learning there.
Oh, I have a friend. She actually it's Pablo's wife, Pablo Hidalgo's wife, Kristen, who is normally in charge of the kids stage and all the activities and stuff like that. And it's brilliant every year. So this is a very cool thing to see, and just getting the kids involved in science and creativity and having fun with lightsabers.
Absolutely. And then you get, the cutest.
That one is
Oh,
that shot. Oh my god!
that's
And
what we
look at
should have
his saber.
seen.
Can you see his saber? Look at
Yeah,
the hilt
it's like
or
a
the emitter part.
Yoda or Grogu
It's
head
got
on
like
the
it's got a little green head there at the end. So
I love it.
and
It's
that
adorable.
knitted outfit that this kid is wearing is amazing. The hat, I would rock that hat.
Yeah,
Another
you would.
one today I saw is one lady came up to this couple who had their kid out there, their infant, and gifted them a complete knitted Yoda jacket outfit for their kid. It was
Oh,
one that she
wow.
for her child who had outgrown it. And it's just
Mm.
like, hey, I see it. Yes, that's on the
That
Mm.
page.
is one way to keep the tradition alive. That's amazing. Wow.
And then, okay, I love this. There's games and fun for the big kids too. I had not heard of this until Heather
That was
Harrison.
one of the hidden gems, and it made me a little annoyed because I had to go back and realize that this was something that was happening that I hadn't really registered. But
Right.
Apparently, I
amazing.
hadn't read the hidden gems carefully
Yeah,
enough either. I
exactly.
guess because I'm not there, and that would
Yeah,
have.
well, that's part of it probably. But go to the next slide. I got a
Yeah.
little bit different shot of some more of the pictures there. So, they're all doing their thing, having fun. It's a great group. They look like they have so much fun together.
Oh, game night with the Clone Wars cast. That's so
But
cool.
Heather took these great photos, and so she was actually trying to make sure that the people that were in them, there's a couple of people, I didn't include the little girl, but there's a guy there next to Ashley that's she wanted to make sure he was aware. So if you know him, let him know that
Yeah.
he's in our video, first of all. And second of all, he is on our page, and there's photo evidence of him at this event.
Yes,
Yes.
and that's
He
a
can
cool
brag
thing.
to his friends.
The gentleman yesterday who rushed the stage and got the first Admiral
Oh,
Thrawn
right.
autograph. He was posting about that, and I commented on there and told him he was featured on last night's show, so he watched and
Oh,
commented
nice.
a couple of times today. So
That's great. Oh, man.
so
That's why
past
we
the
do what we do. Yeah.
Definitely. That's fun.
yeah, adult game night with the Clone Wars cast. That had to have been. That's it.
The FOMO
So
is
that would have been
real,
a
you
really
guys.
fun one to kind of like wind the night or the evening down before you go off to whatever outside of the con kind of thing. Because I think it was later in the day.
Yeah, I think it was early enough that you could have done this and then still probably done the after hours events too. Because this,
Oh
I
yeah,
think,
definitely. It was well before that, but
Mhm.
it was sort of like the end of the con day, but not quite. Just sort of, but I'm sure it was amazing. Look at that
Then
photo op.
all the love.
Dead. Ah, I love it.
We're just
I've seen
missing.
so
Well,
many. Oh, wait, who are we missing? Who are we missing?
oh, I was gonna say I thought when I first saw it that we were actually missing Ezra, but he's right in the middle. So now that I
There's an
stop looking,
Ezra.
We're
We got
missing Zeb though. I don't
oh,
see
we are
Zeb.
missing Zeb. You're right.
Zeb.
That's true. Zeb's missing.
Couple of Heras. We got
There's two
those.
Heras and two
To Kanan.
Kanans.
And we got a hot callus.
I was just gonna say, is that who that was over there? It's definitely
Yeah.
that helmet
And Governor
design.
Price.
Right. I know. I recognized her. I'd like Sabine to be with Sans helmet, but
Yeah,
that's
that's going to be our next fan casting. Is who are they? They've introduced just about everybody else. Who's going to be Hot Callus?
But yeah, there's some great
So many awesome Rebels cosplays. I've
photos,
seen
photo ops.
some brilliant ones. And
And
the meetup of the Ahsokas.
There's
This
a big
was
group
big.
of Ahsokas. One
huge.
thing, this is a great. I mean, it looks great in London. Lovely blue sky. It's nice. I don't know how this time of year is normally, but that's kind
Rainy.
of, yeah, I would think that's kind of what I feel, but I don't
Yeah.
know. But I kind of am annoyed by this photo because of all those lingerers at the top of the stairway. I
Oh,
understand that there may be limited seating or something along those lines, but there's obviously some sort of tape or barricade or something across that because it's where they're going to do these photo ops, that you would say, okay, well, let me not sit in the background of this and ruin everybody's great group shot. Like if we had a bunch of people sitting at the top of the stairs of the family photo last year in Anaheim, I would have
Put the
been,
phone down. Crop 'em out.
I would
Yeah.
have, yeah, there would have been a lot of cropping involved, but also like, rubber stamping tool, making more stairs, doing stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I love the shot otherwise. I mean, I would like to see one of the actual photos from the front. This is just, obviously the group kind of up there doing their thing as opposed to one of those people that would be to our left. But
Right.
what's the next one? The next one's a massive photo.
oh yeah, it's a massive one too. I saw this
Wow.
one. There's a better picture somewhere from this.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I take that back. There's a lower resolution, but from the front picture
Right.
somewhere in the group too. I think this is what Rebel Legion meetup.
I would say
Yes.
that makes sense. Yeah. But this is amazing, and they also made very good use of the entire staircase.
Hmm.
Having those Wookiees at the top is just like, that's the icing on the cake. It's so like,
That's one way to block out all the looky
yeah,
loos.
that
Just
too.
the really tall ones at the top. You need
even if
Wookiees
people
for
were
everything.
standing up there behind them, you wouldn't see them. So that's funny. There's a greatest couple of Ahsokas right there in the front too.
Oh yeah,
the
we see
winter
the
Ahsoka is really
winter.
cute.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good stuff.
Very nice. And then we have our Ewok friends and Jawa friends on the
Those are
left.
some darn good
And
Ewok.
droid friends right in a row. Our Ewok, droid, and Jawa friends right in a row. That's so cool.
Lots of Rays, a couple of Kenobis, some pregnant
Yeah.
Padmes.
Is that a Hera? And there's a Sabine for sure. Is that Hera sort of next to her with the mask on?
No, I don't think so.
Akbar right there.
Yeah.
Whole row of Leia's.
The odd ones are the more fun ones. Yeah.
Garb.
Although it looks blue to me, so I don't know if that is Hera or it's just a Twi'lek.
I think it's the keying on the slide.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, great shot. And then of course you can get your photo ops with Epic Photo Op.
Oh yeah.
We'll pay for whatever photo. Which we have some. I think did we show some already? A couple different ones. No, we'll show some.
No, we will.
We've shown some on other nights. We've shown some
Yeah.
epic photo ops. Oh, I think those didn't make the cut there.
They're at the. We have some in our favorite posts of the day.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a few favorites. I made sure to stick into the slide. So.
Oh, but the announcement for everyone that went out, it's on our page and in your email. Make sure you're checked that little Leia,
Vivian Lyra Blair.
Lyra Blair, will not be able to be at the con tomorrow. They said that there was some last minute rescheduling or something going. So make sure that you trade or get refunds for your photo op if you have that one scheduled for Monday.
Yes, get that taken care of. That's too bad. Sucks to have to scramble for stuff at the end, especially if you're looking forward to it.
I thought it was really great. All the responses on the page when we posted that are super positive. It's like, we're totally understanding that even if it's not a scheduling thing, if it's just like she needed a break from the overwhelmingness, go.
Because she's 10 years old. It's hard for her. It's just superstardom. So
it was amazing in the Obi-Wan panel today. Is that ones that was streamed, and she was so okay. I teach 10-year-olds, and the level of how articulate she was and collected in that sort of format, super impressive.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get into that and talk about the panels then.
Some big ones today.
Really were. I think this was a lot of stuff that not announcing of new video content today, but this was a lot of literary content stuff today.
There was a ton of literary. We got to skip over some of that literary stuff.
Okay.
Slide shot it slow as I just threw everything in there, but there's a few things, key elements that really kind of I thought were more stuff we could stop on. But
well, and they were giving love to this is the where Star Wars comes to life Disney Parks panel today.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
I didn't hear exactly what had happened in that one, but anything parks related is always a fun one.
Well, there was some mixed reaction to this panel. It's like, as a lot of it was a commercial for the Star Cruiser, but
Oh,
They're
okay.
still trying.
Hey, I'd love to do it. I'm just not made of money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is what it is. If you have the means, by all means.
Yes.
And villains of the sequel trilogy.
This looks so cool.
I was in the middle of that right now as we had to go live, so I will be revisiting the middle of it after we're done.
I think we'll get closer here, Ashley, so you can.
Okay.
So
we have
this was some of the mixed reactions. Is we've got Ian, and we've got Andy Serkis, and we've got Gwendolyn.
Yeah, this is made for Gwendolyn. Like, she's so good.
And Captain Phasma. As a lot of people were going, well, they weren't all there. Where's Adam Driver? And I'm like,
yeah,
y'all messed yourselves up. Okay.
His wife just had another baby. Like, cut the man some slack. Jeez.
I'm not talking that. Adam Driver had a really bad con experience, and it was fan fault.
So, I didn't hear about that.
Oh yeah, that's he did a con a few years ago, and it was, staying at the hotel and wouldn't be left alone, and it
Was it San Diego? Oh, it was San Diego, right?
It was somewhere like that, I think.
Yeah.
It was a big one, and if he ever comes back to a con, we will be blessed to it, and he will have forgiven for the stupid things that happen.
Yeah.
But for the villains that were there, I've been watching this panel too, Jeff, and this was one of the ones that was live streamed, so you can catch it on YouTube and StarWars.com.
Cool.
It is really great. The stories that they were telling, super cool.
Yeah, it was funny. Andy talking about his concern coming back as a second character and how people would react. And Gwendolyn loved talking about her armor and how that armor, what it does as to the character. And then Ian with his tales of being in the character for 40 years is pretty cool though.
And Ian too, after this panel, Ian went to the live stage and talked some more about it.
Oh, nice.
So plenty of that content out there on those.
Sherry says it was a great panel, and she has a new love for Gwendolyn after it. So it's very cool.
She seemed very kind of ready to talk about it and happy about it.
It was. And then, like we were saying, is today was a lot of the day of other media.
Right? I am so excited about this. So excited about this.
Because the drop date on the new video game is this month, right? April 20 something.
I thought it was the 17th, but I'm gonna double check that.
The 20th, whatever, might be the date for that Jedi's back in.
Jedi is the 28th. Okay. So that's
April 28th. Probably, yep.
So that's probably what I was thinking of.
Probably before that, but anyways, I was looking at the screenshots that they showed, and I was thinking how cinematic, especially like the little wider shots, but and how I've been complaining recently that some of the television properties were too video gamey, and that it had this real cinematic kind of feel to it. I thought it was kind of a weird irony.
Now, if you're like me and you love video games, but you're not really a modern gamer, you can go on YouTube and find all of the cutscenes merged together into like a 3-hour movie. And I'm watching that, and it's incredible. So if you like Jedi Fallen Order, pretty soon I'm sure they'll do it again with Jedi Survivor. So it's exciting, and make sure you check that out. And again, you don't have to play the game; you can just watch the story evolve. So,
and check out if you want more information on this. Check out again the live feed. Cameron was on the live stage today.
Yes.
is he
Nice.
showed up in costume.
Oh, sick.
He's wearing a poncho.
Go to that next
Poncho,
shot. This is what I was
exactly.
talking about.
And there were some people cosplaying like right in the front row, and he's like, "Oh, come on, none of you wearing a poncho." Then this lady steps up from the back.
Funny.
He literally gave the kid the poncho off his back. It was so cool.
There's some game shots. There we go. This is
Oof.
this looks like it could be out of the Mandalorian.
Right.
Like
so now I want to go back to Galaxy's Edge and get the other half of that saber so I can connect them.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the, if you guys are looking to get a legacy saber from Galaxy's Edge, Cal Kestis better be on that list. It's incredible. It's heavy as hell, but it's so cool, and it looks just like that. So,
and then, if you meet up with them, you can give them the commando handshake here coming up in the next slide.
There you go.
Biceps for days.
And you can totally get that droid at Galaxy's Edge too.
BD1.
I think it's just on Shop Disney. I don't know if it's available in Batu proper.
It is,
but it is available, so you can get it.
My friend got it from the trading post. So that was cool.
So really fun stuff.
So good.
And then this.
Jackson.
Easter Bunny.
The Easter Bunny.
An appropriate day. It's the Star Wars Easter Bunny.
It's not Bucky O'Hare.
It is not Bucky O'Hare. This is not a Larry Hama property, though. It's relatively similar, but not in the seriousness of ways. So there's that's one of those things that you can see. Let me go back to that for a minute. Is how kind of sometimes the merch will spoil a little bit what's going on, because there is a Jackson shirt in the official Celebration store.
Yeah, that we've had seen for what, a few weeks now or something.
Yeah.
And so that tells you the announcement of stuff that's going on. There were a ton of High Republic and High Republic Adventures stuff, themes. Today, you will see so much more of this in the coming months from the Jedi Archives, our Sunday show. They will go through and review all of these in detail. And keep you up to date on all of these. Yeah, we can go a little
panels in here. The Tales from the Death Star one. That's the one that I was like, I think I'd heard about that. Could go to the next, right there.
Right.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Thrawn.
All of this stuff that's going on. So
I mean, not Thrawn. What am I saying?
Is that Imperial skinny face?
But there you go. Hyperspace stories when the galaxy needs a hero.
And Dark Horse Comics is back.
That's right.
Yes.
I have to give some of the Dark Horse stuff to Star Wars. I am an OG Marvel fan when Marvel has the property, but Dark Horse can really do it, and there's a lot that they're really doing with the High Republic now, and more of this.
So I had a dear friend of mine. He's a comic artist and writer, Zach Gialongo. He did the last graphic novel for Dark Horse the last time they had Star Wars property, the Ewoks book. And I got to flat a lot of the shadows, the heavy shadows in that book. And it's such a cute book. If you can find it on Amazon, check it out. It's Star Wars Ewoks. It came out, I want to say a little less than 10 years ago, right around there, 2013, 2014. But definitely check it out.
It's interesting.
And you'll see right here, these are written by the same people that are writing the High Republic novels. This one's written by Kevin Scott.
So that's really cool. Yeah, he's a great writer, and I'm looking forward to getting this. I made sure I subscribed to this.
So many interpretations of that character, though. It's like it's funny to see.
Well, yeah,
really like that picture on the right a lot.
Yeah,
absolutely. That one really is.
And then you got C-3PO in both of them there.
Those two causing trouble.
But it's got a lot of Yojimbo vibes, kind of the animated.
But
I really like the shot after these
The question is, which came first, Bucky O'Hare, Jackson, or Usagi Yojimbo?
Yeah.
Usaki.
It was.
Yeah,
Well, that's like, isn't that based on something even older, right?
I think so.
Anyways.
Yeah, Stan Sakai is, I think he based it off of something. And
My
I'm
favorite
a little
shot is
hazy on it, but
the next slide. Go to the next one, Dave. Like an
Oh,
Ewok
oh,
brawl with the Jackson and
dang.
just like looking at this thing go
look,
down.
there's Kevin Thompson. Look.
Yep. And there's Kevin Thompson, and there's Kevin Thompson. Oh, look, he's fighting himself over there.
It's a metaphor.
Oh no. We just implying that he played a lot of Ewoks. So
No, and it's cool that he's bringing 3PO back to kind of handle the business.
And then more stuff as well is all sorts. I love that there's this whole kind of hyperspace stories that lends them to just mix it up and tell everything. It's not that run through contiguous High Republic stuff, but it's
one
like
off.
Tales of the Jedi. They can do whatever they want to.
They bring back a character like
Quinlan Voss.
Quinlan Voss here, yeah. And then you get more of Bane if you were like, I want Bane. I saw Bane on the TV show. Give me more Bane.
Yep.
It is. Come on. Come on, computer.
Like,
there we go.
load.
And it's just some amazing artwork that they posted. Like that. Yeah, go back to that one.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, that was just,
really
I thought that was
splash page.
Yeah.
Dude.
And then more panels, just a lot of really cool stuff.
Hyper detailed craziness.
So
Lots of aliens. Lots of aliens.
You can draw aliens a lot cheaper than create them on screen. So
yeah. And then boom, Funko announcement today.
Funko, good old Funko.
We thought that, like, Funko so far had been a little bit light on the announcements and what Funko was doing at the con. But there's the exclusive Jar Jar and the exclusive R2D2 and R5 pack, but they've got this whole new line, Beanie Pops,
Teeny tinies.
and
that's really cool.
Interesting that they have like it's a 4-pack, the one is a mystery pop.
Yeah,
it's kind of trippy.
And the fact that there's like a display shelf or something in there.
Oh yeah, that's the top part of the inside of the box. It looks like it.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah. So all sorts of cool stuff, and then they're announcing, oh, we have all these, but what are the mystery ones?
They all have the same ears. It's Thrawn 3 times.
There you go.
Called it. I'm just saying, I called it. Even with the ears.
I mean, for my money, they could have done this 2 or 3 years ago, and it would save me a crap ton of shelf space.
Right?
Oh yeah, that too. Imagine what Jennifer could have done with a giant collection of itties instead of both sides of them.
Yeah, I mean, she wouldn't have to be building onto her house right now.
And then add on to her house just for her Funko collection. Anyways,
but then there's more.
So
I didn't exactly get what this was. I don't think I saw this announcement today.
So this looks like an enemy set. Basically, looks like it's a booster game. Like the little figurines, kind of like Warhammer and things like that. But it's Star Wars figures. So we have
card base. The right side looks like it says combined with light side booster play.
Yeah.
So
kind of like Hero Clicks and all those things.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So you got like Vader and Asajj versus like Luke and I can't see what the other one is, but yeah, that's really cool.
It's Luke and a clone trooper.
Luke and a clone trooper, or
Cody, I think, or maybe Obi-Wan and no, I would say it's Luke since he's right there.
Yeah.
But,
dang, that's cool.
So all that coming out from Funko as well. Yeah, I guess this is.
I hadn't heard much about these, but I don't follow that kind of stuff. And of course, they are, all part of the big conglomerate now with Loungefly, It was
And
a
Mondo. Yeah.
weird version of angle for them to post of that
Yeah,
bag.
I think they're just emphasizing it that it sticks out and
3Ds. Yeah.
3D
Yeah.
as opposed to
Because I would have rather seen, like, I didn't go looking any harder, but I would have rather seen a front shot that you kind of normally just get the little regular view of the back of the bag.
Oh yeah,
But
like see the whole thing. That would be nice.
yeah.
instead of this
Well,
weird,
this
like,
one looks different. I don't know. Is this a
It,
purse?
yeah, it's a backpack, but
Okay.
it's Vader's helmet. So you have like the
just
eyes, the bubble eyes, and the
the,
mask that like
yeah,
sticks out
the
further
lower
forward.
half of the face just sort of looks weird at this angle to me. I don't know why
It
Yeah.
they.
does look like a different strap than most
But
of the
yeah, it
last
does look like it
ones.
might actually be a
That's
bag
what
as
I'm saying.
opposed to a
Or a
It
backpack.
looks like a
crossbody.
shoulder
Yeah.
bag or a crossbody as
Yeah,
opposed
that's
to
possible.
Yeah.
a
I
backpack.
didn't. I just saw the photos in the product thing, and I was like, that's kind of weird looking. I like the inside; they always do a cool job with the
Oh
interior,
yeah.
which is a fun extra feature that I'm glad people or companies have done, add value and give it kind of more of a true product or brand representation with that.
Hmm.
Yeah. And here we go.
More
Both
literature,
more different. This
so much
spans
stuff,
the gamut. This
so
is
much
literary
stuff.
content. This is animation content.
Some of
This
these
is
books are amazing.
High Republic content. This is all together and things that this is. This is, more stuff, Star Wars stuff for kids that we've talked about. And then it goes into
This is
More than just
exciting.
kids.
I definitely would like to get this book.
This book is amazing. These pages, the way that they have this interconnecting information and little bits,
And you
makes
see
it very.
the world between worlds right there. You see
Yeah.
the Mandalorian timeline, the Twilight of the Apprentice.
this is what you need to explain Star Wars to all your non-Star Wars friends. When
Sit
you're
down
Yes.
with
that
me.
guy, the guy
Whip
with
out
the
the book.
board, you just bring this book with you and open it up to a page.
Exactly.
I want to know how many pages that is and exactly how much it weighs.
I hope it's a
Because,
lot, but I
yeah.
think what the page numbers are like 29 and 60 or something in this.
Oh, good.
I don't know.
So
Oh no,
that's
that's what this
probably
next one is.
that's probably a good being published by DK. That's probably a good like young adult type of version.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's gonna
And
be,
always
we're
get those
gonna
books
buy it
if you're an
now.
artist.
Buy it for your
Yeah, they
kid.
have the reference for that kind of in those things that you would normally not see, like an angle of
Oh,
an
yeah.
item or
The
multiple angles,
visual
especially.
encyclopedia is good for that too. Like
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah,
publicity photos you haven't seen before, and
right.
I'm not afraid to use them in my sketch cards. So
It's a nice captured, still image versus trying to pull
yeah,
something out of a motion, in a video or whatever.
I
This
definitely
next
want to
one,
get this book.
And this one is so up to date, so very recent because there's your stuff right there from Andor.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Andor
Finn's helmet.
and Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
That is so rad.
So very up to date, 100 items. Love and Jedi, the art of Jedi Survivor.
But they didn't
Look at that.
show anything. They don't show any art of the Jedi Survivor.
Well,
They
they
just
don't want
show
to risk
Oh,
spoilers,
no
so
spoilers.
this
Yeah.
one image, which is art as well. But yeah, I'm sure it's going to be amazing.
I'm always curious of which pieces they have put on the cover every time they come out with an art book, and it never disappoints. Like they always pick like something that pops out and grabs your eye, and the vastness of this room and how small Cal is. Ah, gorgeous.
Very cool.
And of course,
I love it.
This
This
is gonna be.
this is the one that I have to have. This one
Yeah.
I've
Yes.
been waiting for this one. I'd heard about this, and yeah, it's definitely going to be a must get.
absolutely
books are
because
fun.
Jedi is my movie. Jedi is my way to the Star Wars franchise. That's where I came in first, and just so many amazing people. I'm sitting here. I've got to look on bigger on the other screen over here. That's why I'm going off. Just looking
Everybody.
down.
Yeah.
Gloria Chow, Mike Chen, Adam Christopher, Paul Crilly, just tons and tons of people that are telling stories of Return of the Jedi. So that's gonna be an amazing book.
And the first book was so good. Like this is just going to be an welcome addition to that little collection. And I love the cover. I love how the covers like change with everything. So.
Mm.
And then here you go. Here's your character encyclopedia for the High Republic.
Educate yourselves.
Or you could just ask Mike. But if you need it in book form, this
is Mike in book form.
Yes.
Well, nothing could be
slightly more appropriate for.
Yeah, there you go. More
slightly
PC.
more public for public gatherings. But this will be a cool one. And once we start getting all this High Republic content, these are the kind of things that a lot of people carry around to cons that don't want to have massive, ridiculous collections like all this mess behind me. You carry this book.
What, Coruscant?
Yes. Everything and everybody in like your character encyclopedia. Everybody signs their character, and it's all.
What's also amazing about something like this is kind of what you actually had referenced a little bit ago, is that like for cosplayers, these kind of shots of the characters are
incredible
invaluable.
Reference. Yeah.
So
and sometimes they'll get the full 360 view. You'll see exactly how their boots look.
Or a weapon or something else.
Yeah.
But like even just the still image of a full character is something that's like
so cool.
Really can be very useful.
Well, it looks very much. I don't know if Buryaga here. I don't think Buryaga is the character that Eunice is playing in the Acolyte, but you may have. I'd love to know.
I think he is.
Is he Buryaga? Well, that would be extremely cool.
I think he is. Yeah.
Oh, and speaking, I told you today was Wookiee Day.
Yeah.
Life Day. I see Life Day at the top there. That's so cool.
Life Day, Secrets of the Wookiees.
Woo!
That's
didn't put much from this, but that should be very cool as well.
And our boy Gunji.
Wookiee Jedi right there.
Hey, we just saw a really amazing cosplay of him.
Yes, we did.
And that exact shot.
And then here you go. You're gonna have your little kids' books as well.
Yes.
I mean, they cover the spectrum so like thoroughly.
Oh yeah.
Amazing. But then it connects into the new TV stuff with Young Jedi Adventures.
Well, Young Jedi Adventures, and I imagine that these probably touch on some of the stuff that's in the adult novels and comics as well. Because if you look, this is written by Charles Soule.
Oh yeah.
It's written.
Oh yeah, there he is right there.
All the same.
And art by Valerie Williams. Her art is really cool, as you can see.
Yeah.
Hi, Chantel.
So absolutely perfect. And then this is written by Caitlin Kennedy.
I wonder if she's related.
I do not know the answer to that. But Young Jedi Adventures has got us. So that was like the High Republic one, and this is the Young Jedi Adventures. I think that was more like like 4 to 7, and this one's kind of even.
I forget where the age range falls.
Like 2 to 5 kind of. So you're everything.
Well, they're definitely covering the gamut, like I said.
Yeah. Ultimate Cookbook.
Ooh, Bantha Burger.
Anything Star Wars food, give it to me. Gimme. I want them to serve that damn Bantha Burger in Batuu.
I want some more food at Oga's. Okay.
Yes, please. Oh my God.
There's a rumor floating around that there might be on the West Coast, Batuu West, a food item might be popping up at the milk stand, which is notoriously foodless.
Which is fine.
Very reminiscent of something that Ray ate in episode 7. So,
portion.
some kind of like pan bread looking thing that looks very much like what she got out when she was done cooking that.
1/4 portion. Yeah, love it.
Pops. I don't know what these are. I didn't see any of this, but
yeah, I don't know. It says it has a booklet as well, so
Wow.
More fun stuff for the kids.
It doesn't for the kids. We'll have it.
More fun stuff for me to add to my weird
More
collection.
fun stuff for the giant kids. Okay.
Yes.
That's right.
The kids with experience.
All
Right.
right. And then boom, Kenobi panel.
I'm sure this was very cool.
Also streamed. They streamed this
Oh,
one.
I have to
Yeah,
watch
I
that.
still haven't watched it. I need to watch.
Thank God I have tomorrow off. I can
Oh, yeah, me
draw
too.
and work this. Yeah, so it's
We get a
happening.
weird floating holiday that
Yeah, I
falls on
do
that
not
day
have
for me.
tomorrow off. I will know.
Yes, you do. Okay.
Yeah,
Just saying.
you got con crud from a
That's it.
distance.
I got like remote English concrete. But there you go. There
Yeah, that
is your
cast.
OB panel
We
right
got
there.
Deborah Chow, Ewan, Vivian, Hayden, and Indira. That's a good crowd.
It really was. And like I said, Vivian stole it completely.
So cute.
Oh yeah, she's great. I have to say that the host or whatever you call it here, the moderator, has been doing a good job. She's very
that's Amy Radcliffe. Yeah, she's pretty great.
I think she had done it in the past, but she's always kind of like she's very playful and kind of easygoing and makes it, very stress free. It seems
she's fun.
It really was. But there, that's the main
amazing panels
today.
We tried to locate a few more photos, but that's what we got. So we're not there. We can't take photos and post them.
So make sure you do.
Yes, we need you to. That's exactly why.
Be our eyes and ears, children.
Let's know everything that's going on. So that brings us to our posts of the day. Speaking of the content that you guys are giving us, our posts of the day, a bunch of them because
everything on the freaking page, whatever.
Right.
It's all good.
Put it all in there.
Do it.
It's all worthy.
It really is. Let's go through the post of the day. This I put in there afterwards. I don't think you guys have seen this. This is, I think, I
updated it
of the con. Okay. It's our selfie of the con is is getting selfie.
Dude.
Yeah, that's the standard selfie right there. But
Spencer, I thought we were friends.
It's like, why are you hobnobbing with a
legend, an absolute legend?
I was gonna say Lucasfilm elite, but definitely a legend.
Yeah, so. That was really cool.
Dude, that's so cool.
And then this.
This was very awesome. She had to explain her whole thing, but it's like totally like you can reach into her shirt.
Shirtception.
Exactly. It really was. Like, so if you guys can't see it, there's small on the screen. So this is a photo op with Hayden.
Jessica Shays, yes.
Jessica Shays photograph of Jessica Shay wearing a t-shirt with her old photo op with Ewan.
From last year's celebration.
Shirt with another old photo op with Hayden. It's
it's very kind of cool.
And he loves this. Like, he remembers her every time, and it's
that representation. So cool. It's like even if she doesn't have that photo anymore, she has this photo, and that photo is in this photo. So therefore, yes, exactly.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I love it.
Fun idea. I love the idea just to be sort of that kind of kooky and stand out a little bit.
And then here, boom.
So imagine being in line for your photo op and getting up there with Hayden and Ewan and R2, and Rosario Dawson just sneaks in behind the curtain to say hi and gets in your photo.
Yeah, in one of our chats, somebody mentioned that the person who got this shot was walking in as Rosario was walking out or walking by and said, "Why don't you come in?" And she did, and it's like, holy crap.
So this is Monica Trujillo's photo, and
so don't
thank you for sharing.
Say things, and don't say things, but say you comment with the stars, and you might get a nice little result there. So
is
you're nice, they're nice.
Stars are they're doing anything they can do to break up kind of the monotony their day as
It
well.
makes it more memorable for them as well. They, they're going to have great experience if you make it great for them just as much as them making it great for you.
Absolutely.
Very
It's the
much
magic
so.
of celebration.
Just don't try and do the crane kick with Daniel Russo with
There are a few exceptions.
Machio, and the crane kick is not so much.
Unless you're dressed as an actual crane, then maybe.
Can you imagine? Like the crane from Kung Fu Panda, just be like,
There you go.
get in the photo.
That would be like the way to get around his restriction.
There you go.
Oh no, you can do it. He's just cranky. No, not that I have any experience with that.
Be nice.
But this one here, this is the.
I thought this was fun.
This is so great.
So this is posted by Tony Beatty. All right there, Ashley, and it's just going above and beyond everything for the fans.
There was all this talk about them not being like gonna not get along or not liking each other or having some sort of animosity for one another, especially Ashley towards Rosario for taking over the role. But that's definitely not the case.
Yeah, they're all responsible for bringing Ahsoka to life, and it's
right.
As Ashley says, Ahsoka lives in all of us.
So. Oh yeah,
it is. Boom. This one. Okay. First one.
Spider-Man shot.
Format. I am going to push this forward. This may be in the running for our photo of the con.
Yes.
Yeah, this is definitely the thing. I mean, amazing cosplay, first of all. Then getting in the shot and then like being like wanting to do the funny, version of it. Yeah.
Like, hi, I'm getting a photo up with you too. Can we all just point at each other and do the Spider-Man meme? And like their faces, Ash, I don't know if you can see it on your screens.
Yeah, they all.
But Ashley and Rosario look absolutely like,
why are we doing?
Like, it's so cool. They totally sold it. And I love this photo so much. It made me laugh for a good 10 minutes. I couldn't stop watching.
Which one's Ahsoka?
So Raquel Lynn, again, with the phenomenal Ahsoka, Mando Ahsoka cosplay and this brilliant photo op. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yes, we want to make sure we give credit where credit is due.
Mm-hmm. Love this.
If we happened upon something that you posted and didn't give you credit, give us a hell about it and we'll make sure we mention you next time.
Absolutely. We got one more night, so
yes. And then
let's see what we got. This post by Rob Pattinson. Oh my goodness. I thought this is my illustration of, we talked about this amazing poster for the re-release of Return of the Jedi coming out April 28th, did we say? April 28th. Yep. Back to theaters.
Yes, sir.
And fabulous artist here, Matt Ferguson. Rob Pattinson ran into Matt down in the line collecting his own version of the poster from the line that you had to get the posters.
From being at the panel as well, probably.
Like all the Star Wars artists, actors, creators, they are the fans too. So
and so nice.
It's real. Be Star Wars, Lucasfilm people. You got to do better by your creators. It's like, get them their own merch. Like, mail it to the house, people.
And it's really cool that the artist gets some recognition here, and that he wanted to take a photo with the artist because that means a lot to us.
Oh, absolutely. I give him mad props and credit for recognizing him, for knowing.
That's what the other thing I was going to mention is that you keep up with the artists, then you might just happen upon one. So they're not just faceless art. There's a person, that kind of thing.
Mostly.
But one thing I've got in the habit of doing is trying to track down the artist for the badges and get them to sign my badge. So I have at least one autograph on my badge. Usually
Alice, if you're able to get any of the badges from this year's celebration, Alice Zhang is the artist, and she did New York last year. So she does come around to cons. So definitely.
Well, a lot of times they'll be people. At celebrations specifically. So like you'll have that opportunity. Not always, this is an international con, so that could very well, but as a general rule, if I know the artist is at the con, I track them down and get them to sign my badge at the con.
And I know Paul Shipper was there this weekend as well, because it's his home turf. And if you had any badges from 2017,
oh, there you go.
He did the key art for that, and
that's very cool.
I loved the sketchy pencil art. It was so good.
Very nice.
But that is a really cool photo. I'm so glad I got to meet Matt.
This one.
Fanboying over here.
Also possibility for a photo of the con. I don't know. That may be. Yeah. So
JAT is gonna win it.
From James's own Instagram, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. That's where I got it. Yeah.
Yep.
So I have seen this in many places. I just wanted to hear this. I hear this in my head when I see it. It's the different. Hello there.
The battle of the hello there's.
The slight differences there, and just I wanted to hear it because who said hello there first, and did the other one say General Kenobi?
And did they point at each other?
Yes.
Because I'm telling you, there's so many like live action and animation meetups at this con, and I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Like Ashley and Rosario, James and Ewan, and I don't know. Is there a photo of Matt and Hayden? Like, if not, there should be.
I'm not sure if I've seen that or not.
Get one tomorrow, kids.
Yes.
Just saying. I wonder if that happened last time. I don't know. Anyways.
Hayden wasn't signing or doing photo ops in Anaheim, so
no, he was around though.
He was
that's what
there.
I mean.
Okay.
But yeah,
but that's
just
so
like a candid shot or something as opposed to
look at there. Very well, after 21 years, finally got to say a very quick hello there.
So cool.
That's amazing.
And when you think about it, James just started doing cons again. He didn't really do them after the pandemic, and Ewan's only been to 4 or 5, like ever. So it's about time, and it just makes my heart happy.
Well, and if you have a chance to go and meet James, I had a chance at Raleigh Galaxy Con last summer, and they're right in a line was Ashley, Matt, James, and then they had Katie Sackhoff too, was a bonus. So it's just go down the line and get Clone Wars stuff signed.
That's so cool.
And this one. So this was posted by Emily herself, Biggie Swalls on there.
Friend of the page.
Family
member.
This allegedly was kind of finagled by another family member, Bryn. So Emily hadn't been out on the live stage and hadn't had a chance to interact with the actual forge that the Belgians built.
Oh.
Bryn knows the Belgians. So she met Emily today. Emily's like, oh yeah, I haven't had a chance. This is like, hold on.
That's cool.
And so this has been Emily on the forge, and I hadn't seen the forge at work there too, that they got smoke.
Oh yeah, that looks so cool.
It's a lot of weird little things that work all over that stage. Like Dave and John were leaving yesterday, and there's a button you can press near the door, and when you do, the eyeball droid head comes out like from Jabba's palace and goes Jawanawanga or whatever he says.
Oh yeah.
And cool. Another one that I didn't see a good shot of, but it was I think what I woke up to this morning was Katie Sackhoff breaks the internet when she comes out on the live stage and she sits in the chair at the forge the way she's sitting in the throne. She just comes and just like rolls out sideways in the chair. It's like, so no good photos of that. But yeah, is great that the Belgians are getting some recognition for their awesome prop work.
For real, yeah.
Prop work, replica work is there.
They are being showcased and well deserved. So,
and And that's kind of what we got for the day's events. But of course, there's always the stuff going on at night too.
We got one more picture before.
Oh, I forgot about this one. Yes.
I had to steal this one. I'm sorry, Mark.
Speaking of the Duchess sitting on her throne.
Yeah, there you go.
I love
He
this.
almost got it, but he's flanked by a couple of hefty Mandos, so you've got to watch out.
Yeah, don't mess with him. Oh my goodness, I love it. And just
Oh.
the total like Bo-Katan lounge look. Like
Oh, yeah.
I love it. I love it so much.
It is amazing, and I'm super glad to see that Mark's getting out of the booth a little bit more than
Oh, yeah.
he did.
Yeah. Oh my
Just a
gosh.
little crazed in Anaheim for him.
We missed you. We're giving you shout outs and we're thinking of you.
Hopefully Mark's watching in the morning before he goes in. No, he doesn't have much time probably, but who knows?
Yeah.
Anyways, there'll be
But
time.
there you go, and the night events right there.
Yes.
So big night event that I'm telling you, everybody, if you are watching this, Spencer, Notman, Bryce, everybody, AJ, all of you that are in there, send us pictures of Cantina too, people.
Yes,
There's
please.
a couple of photos in the after this. This is the shot for Easter dinner that they got together for Easter dinner.
Cute.
And then the next picture is of Gary from Blava posted this prior to the bands starting. I guess there was a DJ out. And then the next shot, I believe, is Ash. And that's a shot.
That was Level Up Leroy, wasn't it?
Oh, down there was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
that's
definitely a
Level Up
DJ.
Leroy, I think, rolling.
And then the next one, I believe, is Ash during their set.
So
Very
cool.
That one.
Look at that stage setup. That's rad.
Yeah, it's a fun little kind of Cantina-esque look. So yeah.
Oh, there we go. So that was it. We want to see more of that because there were so many amazing, great OT signers.
Oh yeah.
That is we want to see that so we can feature that tomorrow. That'll be great. And that's what we got for today.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for sharing your photos with us and posting in the group. And also 51,000 members. Dude,
Yeah.
thank you guys so much for joining.
With a cool background that's con appropriate too.
And also Rebels Revisited approved.
51,000. I woke up to that this morning and I think we're sitting at about 51.6, 51.7 right now.
By.
Woo! Dang. So the con is not over yet. We still have one more day, and which means CNN is back tomorrow night, same bat time, same bat channel. And we will be joining you guys again then.
And until then, let's say it with Mr. James Earl Jones.
CNN.
This is CNN.
Hard to hear, but anyways, it's still fun regardless.
It's so cool.
All right. May the force be with you all. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Away.